Hey everybody, this is your girl, Miss Nicole Tyler. Yes, I am in the building. Hello. TGIF. Today is September 25th, 2020. Yes, if you are going to be entering in this live or in this chat, I'm going to tell you all to please call in if you have any questions, because I will be answering any and all questions concerning this show. I just want to get this stuff straight. Any questions that you might have concerning my time in the beef sector, I will try to answer as best as I can. I'm going to be clearing my throat. You can call in 804-528-7766. I will answer any and all your questions. First of all, the show is called Let Me Clear My Throat because I just saw something interesting on YouTube in the sector. I waddled my way into the sector. Okay, and just was listening to a person's video. I'm not going to say their name. And I was strolling in the comment section where I saw someone say something along the lines that I'm so pitiful because I believed in the dream of the show and, of my dream of going to Hollywood. Let me tell you all, I am a fully grown woman. I'm fully grown. I will be 49 this year and next month to be exact. No one can sell me a dream, you all. No one can sell me a dream. Only I can sell myself a dream, and the Most High can sell me a dream that I will really believe in. No one in this sector, that is SB, Ty, any of these people, nobody in that club chat sector can sell Nicole Tyler a dream. And without no real contract and without no monies, which was not given to me. Okay. And my belief is nobody in this sector that participated in or on this show got any money. Now, it could be, I'm just saying what I believe and what I know. Okay, so I don't want people out there believing that my channel is just gone to the dogs or gone. I am so glad not to be in this sector and not to be a part of all of this stuff that's been going on since December of 2018. And for some people, it's been going on since April of 2018. So I am so glad to not be a part of all of this riffraff. This stuff is horrible. What I have endured and what a lot of people have endured in this sector. I am so glad to be far from this stuff. Okay. Thank goodness Corona came into the world. Okay. Which it never left the world, was never out of the world. It's always been in the world. Okay. People just don't think. But coronavirus saved me. Okay. All of those protests saved me. Okay. All of the Most High and everything that's going on in this world has saved me so that I can see the real truth. Okay, of everything. So I just want to say I will not be, hello everybody in the chat. I'm not going to be calling out your names and all this stuff. You all are grown. I don't need to be saying hey to everybody specifically. You all know if you're here, hello to everybody. If you have any questions, you can call me and I will answer any and all of your questions. Okay. But what I want to say is that no one ruined my channel. I was not sold any dreams of no show. That I'm going to Hollywood. Okay. That is what I want to say. Let me clear that up. Okay. I know you all are really confused about this show and all of these things. And I have to tell you all that I am a part of guiding you and misleading you. I'm saying it. I said it. It is my fault too, because I led you all to believe that it's this real big thing. And that is just this great and wonderful thing because I know that I'm a good person. And I always think that anything I'm a part of can be good. But the truth is that I might be a good person, but a lot of people that are handling the show and a part of the show are not very good people. It is true. So my light might have shined, but it was not of the Most High, and it was not in a good place. So I had to extract myself from that show. I had to extract, which I should have been left the whole YouTube situation back in 18 when SB threw me in this sector based on a whole lie. And it's sad that you still have people in club chat, people who still uplift this man when they know what he has done to a lot of the women in and on YouTube. It's sad that people are still protecting this person when me, being an innocent bystander, got thrown in this based on a whole lie. Videos was made, people made thousands of views, people made money off of me being called all these names, and it was all a lie. And everything was a lie, you all. None of that stuff happened. That's the crazy part, is that people still believe that what he was saying was true and it was all a lie. And I've told you all this stuff was a lie. And but it goes to show you that our people, we just want to believe lies, and we want drama so much that we don't care about people's innocence. We don't care about people's children being thrown in a line of fire to be abused and manipulated on the YouTube streets. We don't care about people's jobs being called and people being fired. We don't care about people calling CPS on innocent children. This is how far it has gotten on these YouTube streets. People, you got family members, Rita and her whole damn family being propagandized on the YouTube streets where there were drugs that came out and CPS called, and her daughter came out, her mom came out. All of that is horrible. Drugs and everything on this one family. It is just sad that people think this is entertainment, and I was a part of it. So I'm, like I said, coronavirus and protesting and George Floyd, all of that saved me to let me see what's really going on. That's something that's really real. This stuff that's going on in YouTube streets with our people is horrible. And it's why we don't even get respect. Now, no one messed up my channel. No one did that. If anything, I did it to my own channel. It's what I fed you. I am a spinster. I've said that many times, that I can make you believe things that's not really true. That's why I'm saying that if you all want to call in and ask me something specifically, I would just tell you the truth. I am not afraid of no NDA. I'm a grown woman. The NDA is bullcrap. Y'all saw a copy of that when Billie Jean posted it on there. That's what the daggone NDA says. No, I'm not scared of no NDA. If I don't want to talk, I don't want to talk. When I want to talk, I do want to talk. Now, in my opinion, the show is bullcrap. It's all negativity. It's fake. I'm not saying what's going on in the show is fake. I'm saying it's fake far as no one who is going to invest in that show. There is nothing positive about it. I was there. I lived it. Nothing positive is going on with that show. Look at the third installment, and I was not on, and like I said, I don't even come on YouTube for real in this sector. I'm on YouTube all day, but I'm not in this sector at all. But from what I was hearing, little tidbits come through the airwaves, because that's how demons work and that's how devils work. They come through the little airwaves. And I still was hearing all this negativity concerning the show. Why do you all think that is? Y'all remember when I was there in Atlanta on that Saturday, and I was crying and people was calling me, praying for me? That was real. Concerning Tracy and all that stuff. The reason why I was pissed off for real, when Tracy got caught up with that crazy old damn Kwani, is because, unfortunately, you all, these crazy people even though, in my opinion, they had the best of the best in this sector that could really make this show something really good, they still wanted to attack Tracy. And I'm thinking, okay, this cannot be something positive. You still want to attack Tracy. The whole time I was there, when I did get with these people, y'all know what they wanted to talk about, y'all? Tracy. Do you all know I was really pissed off with Tracy because all that I had endured on the set and on the show and everything, and they see these people who they acting like they are the cats meow when the dogs bow wow when it comes to this damn show. They still want to talk about Tracy. They were attacking me about Tracy. And you know what I did? I was protecting Tracy and the little YouTube ship we had. That's really why I was really pissed off with Tracy, because these people were talking about Tracy and how she's this and she's that and she's this bad person. And you know what? I'm there with these people that I don't even know. I don't really know these people. And you know what? I'm defending Tracy. So I don't know what it is about Tracy. Well, these people got some type of animosity to where it is just you got all these great, wonderful talents in a place that people still want to talk about some damn Tracy, especially when it come to me, because they figure that I'm Tracy's best friend or something. So I was really pissed off about that, because I'm defending Tracy and what little YouTube shit we got. And then when I get in my room, all I'm hearing is about Tracy then sold me out and talking negatively about me. I'm not reading comments, so it's best that y'all please do not write the comments. If you can write your comments for y'all, I'm not reading in the comments. So that's kind of like when y'all saw me get on camera for that time when Keita T said something about Tracy. To put it like I was there to be negative towards Tracy. And yeah, I knew that it would be a big thing between me and Tracy and Kwani and everybody. I knew all of that stuff, because I play checks and checkers, but I had already made my bed when I decided to go on this show. When I talk to my kids, I talk to people at my job and say, what could it hurt? But really, it didn't hurt that I went on the show. It hurt that the whole show is just negative. And that the whole show is about fussing and fighting and calling each other names, and it's not showing anything good that each of us can bring. It didn't, in my opinion, it didn't bring out anything good that I had to offer, that Jay Wilson had to offer when I got there, because I got there, they had me coming in late. Okay, somebody is calling. Hold on. Hello, this is Nicole Tyler. Do you have a question for me?
Yes, I do.
Okay, hold on. How are you doing today?
I'm doing fine, thank you. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. Hold on. Let me see if I can get you on the speaker. Hello?
Hey, Nicole. What's up, boo?
Okay, I'm doing fine. And do you have any questions? Because I'm just, I don't write things down, and I'm just having a conversation. Okay, go ahead.
Ma'am, I have plenty of questions. Actually, I wish I could interview you on my channel. Okay. First question. Okay. Why do you have me blocked, boo?
I don't even know who you are, and guess what? There's a lot of people blocked. I'm not really in the sector anymore. I don't even try to get monetized. I don't try to monetize these videos. So that person that you're talking about is a person that was really into YouTube, making videos and cared about this sector. You're talking.
Okay, baby. Well, hold on. Why do you? Because I was a fan. We all fans of each other, even though we claim we don't watch each other. So we're definitely all fans. But anyway, this is the original Babe. Okay.
Original Babe. Okay. Just what question?
Retro Babe.
Retro Babe. Okay. What questions?
Yes,
I'm not going to allow you to
unblock me.
Okay.
We're gonna be friendly. We're gonna be adults here.
No, I'm saying no. What I want to say is go ahead on and ask your question, because apparently people want to. I got a couple of people calling in, so ask your question. I'm gonna try to answer you the best I can, and then
I got about 10 questions.
Well, I can't answer all 10 because other people calling. But go ahead, get your question. What is your question?
But you need to come to my channel and do an interview then. Okay, Nicole.
Yeah.
First off, unblock me. Make sure you unblock me, boo. Okay. Okay, where you been? Because I was almost about to put an ATV out for you, baby. Okay. First question. You say they didn't pay you.
No, I was not paid.
You were not paid.
No.
Okay. There was no real contract?
No.
Did you sign an NDA?
Yes.
Okay. I'm being told that
the NDA that you all, that Billie Jean posted, that's what I signed. I don't know what everybody else signed, but that's what I signed. Yes. Okay.
That's what you all.
Yeah, that's what I signed.
When you all received the same NDA.
I know.
Okay. What did Go ahead.
No, that's what I signed with what you saw that Billie Jean posted. That's what I have. I don't know what everybody else got. So this was
an authentic, original NDA. This wasn't written up by some high schoolers, as the rumors being put out that some high school kid wrote this up to try to bamboozle y'all.
I guess. I don't know. What is your next question?
Okay. Hold on, baby. I have a lot of them. So the T, okay, I have several, but I know you have other callers. Okay, I definitely want to know. And please be honest, Nicole. What is the real tea, boo? Is it really a low-budget crackhead show like Shelly said? Tell the truth. I got your back. They ain't gonna get your girl.
Oh, I'm not worried about nobody. I'm a grown woman, and I would say yes.
It was low budget.
The answer is yes.
Okay, so did they did your hair and your makeup?
Yes, that did happen.
They got your hair, nails, and your makeup.
No, they didn't do my hair. No, I did my own hair. I wore my own clothes. They did try to provide clothes, but the clothes did not fit. So I wore my own clothes. The person was nice. They did provide me with a jacket and a brooch. They did. Ty did prepare. She presented some boots because I told her I like to wear boots, which I do, and I still have those boots. But other than
there's a lot of fakeness going on now, baby, with it Gucci boots, because it's a lot of fake Gucci going around. When they fake Gucci boots or real Gucci?
No, they want no. They want no name brand boots. No.
So they were low budget.
Okay. So let somebody else call in. And you
unblock me in the chat and keep my number in your phone, Nicole. I'm gonna holler at you later.
Okay. All right. Bye.
I may do an interview with you later as well on my channel. Okay.
Okay.
If you agree with that.
All right.
I have one. Hold on, Nicole. Can I sneak in one more question?
One more, because the other one stopped calling in. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, with 5'8", where her tits low to the floor, they sitting low like everybody claims. I'm just asking. I don't have nothing on this lady. Okay, I'm just asking a question.
No,
inquiring minds want to know. Were they high or low?
No, she had on a nice bra.
She did. So she invested in some Victoria's Secret for that day.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. All right, boo.
All right.
Thanks, Nicole.
Okay, I'm doing the show. All right, thank you. Okay, anybody else want to call in? Just let me know. Yeah, I guess people asking all these questions because I just want to set the record straight that I was not promised all these promises that I'm going to Hollywood, you all. And that's what made me come out, and it ruined my show, and my hopes and dreams were shattered. No, those things are not true. I made the choice to go on the show, because like I said, I always think in my mind I can bring the good things out of people and things like that. But when I arrived, I was in my room all day long. Let me get some water. I was told that I would be staying at the house, but I didn't stay at the house. I guess things changed to where, Sean had his, he had Key with the T with him. He had, I guess D, he had Leo the Lioness. Y'all got excuse me, I had to get up and do something. Yeah, I be getting out of wind now. But anyway, so I guess he had his friends staying with him at the house, and I guess the other one, all of me, J. Wilson, Phi Babe, Wally, and Heidi, I guess, and we stayed at the hotel. If you ask me, he should have had the main people stay in the house. To me, I don't care what anybody says. D. Ramsey, Leo, and Key, they are not no stars. I said it. Quote me on that. I said it. To me, he should have had it the other way around, but I'm not answering anybody with no caller ID. Sorry. So he should have had us stay in the house. That's what I think. But he had us at the hotels. Far as me, I was at the hotel all day long. I was not told anything about ordering out or, I just basically stayed in my room. So I was hungry. Okay. I didn't order anything. I didn't run up no bill. I didn't order any food. I didn't go out the hotel. But I was hearing that from what I was told, we was going to have all this personal chef and all these things. And that's not what happened in my case. Now, I don't know what happened in other people's case. That did not happen in my case. So I was hungry the whole damn day. I was hungry the whole day. I bought food while I was at the airport or whatever. And I had that with me and I ate on that all day long. But because I'm thinking we're going to stay inside of this house. And I didn't, it changed towards the end. And they didn't tell us we can order anything, any room service or anything. I was not told that. So basically I didn't know no heads and tails. It was not really any information given to me. I don't know about the other people. So I had my food I bought at the hotel. I ate on that all day. When I finally got to the spot, which was like 10:30, because we was not given a lot. I was not given a lot of information yet. A guy did come in to see if I could fit these clothes, which I could not fit. I had my own makeup. I had my own stuff, but of course they did do my makeup. But, by time my calling time was at 10:30, I did not know. So I get there and voila, it's a whole big thing production going on. In my opinion, it was no mansion. Now, I've lived in mansions before, believe it or not, when I lived out west. I've been in mansions. I know people who own mansions. And to me, that was no mansion. But, some people, they just don't have high. I guess they've never seen nothing nice. So I don't know. Hello, this is Nicole Tyler. Do you have a question?
I do. Thank you for taking my call, Nicole.
Okay, hold on. Let me put you on the speaker. Hello?
Okay.
All righty. And y'all, I'm just speaking. So yeah, I can hear you. So I just want to say, you all, this is just a conversation. Nothing is in order that I'm saying because I didn't write these things down. This video is called Let Me Clear My Throat because I watched the video and somebody said something about I'm just poor and pitiful now and my YouTube is gone. Basically because I was sold I'm going to Hollywood and I'm basically telling you all that's not true. Okay, yes. What is your question?
My question is that you've met a lot of content creators at the house in Atlanta. Was there anyone that stuck out to you as being where you were either disappointed, surprised, they didn't certainly appear as the person that you thought that they were, and as they portrayed themselves on YouTube?
What you see is what you get on YouTube from what I saw when I met these people. When I got there, I was just thrown into a show that apparently they were already recording when I got there. And when I got there, you all, they just said, go in and do your thing, and I'm like, huh? You don't know. So I'm walking in there. It was, let me see, D, Heidi, Key, Jay Wilson. I think it was, I'm trying to remember because it's been since March. It may have been Tim Blaine. I may be missing, what's the little girl name that can't think of her mom. They sniffing and siffing. I think they were sitting on the sofa. And so when I got there, I said, my little thing, I'm Nicole Tyler. I introduced myself. They were all talking. They didn't even know who I was because they never really met me. So when I walked in, I said, I'm Nicole Tyler. I said it, I just said my little moniker. And they, all of them looked at me. They didn't know who I was. And then I think I might have said it again to get their attention who I am, because they never seen me. And then me and D. Ramsey got into it because I said some things about her and her husband. I said something about you and your husband, something I said about her and her husband, child. And she wanted to fight. She was in tears, all of them were upset. Everybody was upset with me. So what you see on YouTube about them hating my guts, yes, that is true. They really did hate my guts in person. They wanted to fight me in person. They all called me a liar. They said I was a huge liar. They actually had to shut it down a couple of times when I got there. Everybody was looking at me like, who, what production people was there was looking at me like, now who is this person? Because when I came in, I disrupted the whole thing. So it was really something to see. It was really shocking that this one little person come in and shut the whole thing down.
Did that not cause you concern, or were you maybe scared that they actually would be able to attack you, or did they provide security?
They didn't provide security. It was a concern because like I said many times, that I do what I got to do on YouTube and I shut the camera down. I don't really take this stuff into my real life. And so, that's why I was, throughout my time on YouTube, I've been kind of like stressed out a lot because people are calling your job and everything. And people saying you got a gun around kids and crazy stuff. So yeah. It is a huge concern.
It sounds like it. Well, listen, I thank you for accepting my call, and best wishes to you. Best wishes.
Okay, I hope I answered your question. I hope I did.
Yes, you did. You did.
All right,
thank you so much.
Okay, bye.
All right, very nice talking to you.
You too. Thank you. Bye. So yeah, and nobody has back to you all. Nobody sold me any dream, you all. Nobody sold me any dream. I just saw that it could be more because I felt like we are all talented people here on the YouTube streets. I feel like we have something to offer because what you're seeing on TV when you watch Love and Hip Hop and Basketball Wives and things like that, I've always thought that me, Five Babe, Jay Wilson, and the rest of us, I always thought, shoot, we can do that because our stories are real. So that's one of the reasons why I wanted to participate in this thing. It took me a week to give an answer because I know that I'm one of the least likely people. Everybody hates me. I always say that nobody likes me for real. And that's what I've told Sean the first and second time when he asked me for this, the first show, the second show, and the third show, which I declined on the third show. Is these people don't like me, why would I even keep going into being a lion's den when I'm portrayed as this huge liar? You all have manipulated every story about me here on the YouTube street, got these people thinking that I'm just this bad liar, this bad person. I don't tell the truth. I can't be trusted. All of these things, which are really fabrications and lies. And like I said, the coronavirus for me is a blessing. Yes, this is Nicole Tyler. Do you have a question to ask me concerning this show? Was I sold a dream and all these things?
Yes, Nicole, how are you?
I'm great.
That's good. I wanted to ask you, when you met up with Five Babe, was that genuine, what we were seeing?
That was genuine. What you saw once we went in, we taped I taped that night, and then I was called around 2:30 or something the next day for my shooting. And then Five Babe and I, we took a Uber. Five Babe, and somebody else, I can't think who it was. Anyway, yeah. So they dropped us off
at because a lot of people were upset with you about that.
Well, yeah. Well, anyway, yeah. I can't help about other people
one
being
more
upset.
Question.
Yeah. So yeah. Anyway, yeah. What you saw with me and Five Babe was real. Yeah. Me, Five Babe, Jay Wilson was very real, and actually, that was the best part of the trip.
Okay, well, I'm glad, at least you got something nice out of it. And I wanted to ask you, was Sean Bradley, did he treat you good, or?
Well, Sean Bradley, he did the best that he could do, in my opinion. He tried to, try to calm down D. Ramsey. D. Ramsey actually was the one she wanted to fight. She actually threw a pillow or something. She threw something at me, which I didn't see, but I guess everybody saw it, and I guess the film crew saw it, so they shut it down because she actually wanted to fight me. She actually wanted to fight, and so Sean Bradley wanted. Sean Bradley tried to calm her down and get everything back on even footing, and so he actually sat between me and D. Ramsey so we can have a talk. And see, D. Ramsey's whole thing with me is that she's saying that I put out all this information saying that she was a doxer or something like that. And I told her even on film that you mad at me, something that everybody did. Why is it that I did? But really, to me, she's mad over Sean Bradley and I. In their mind, they think that me and Sean Bradley is these best of friends, and me and Sean Bradley is not even like that. But see, we're not like that. But hold on.
Even with that, they weren't friends like everybody, was trying to portray it,
But what people don't understand is that I've told you all many times is I'm real good at I'm a real good actress. I can make you believe stuff. I can tell you, yeah, if you watch a lot of my videos, I've supported Sean Bradley on a lot of things. I know that
whenever I went to meet with him and y'all had I guess y'all made up, right? I don't know if that was the fake. I don't know. A lot of times it's hard to believe what's real and fake on here.
Now, when it comes to me and Sean Bradley back in 19, I was being real, and I believe that Sean was being real. But if you look at the whole totality of the whole two years, it would seem to me that Sean only wanted to apologize to make VS mad. And that is what he does. He comes in between women and he plays you against one another. He does do those are things that he does. Those are his attributes.
We're going to ask you one more question. So with you saying that he does that, do you think he did that at the show? Did he try to,
Well, me and Leo the Lioness got into it. And we got
it. Everything was coming for you.
Why do you think I would want to go back there for a third time? But the second time, which was the last show. But me and her and I got into it, and Sean, he just started recording on his cell phone. With her, she started cussing me out using profanity. I wasn't using profanity with her because I told her that, her thing was I was calling Sean all these pedophiles and things like that. And I said, yeah, I might have called him all those names, but what do you think he called me? And she could not answer. And so he was recording, and I kept saying, Sean, tell these people what you said about me to make me say these things about you, but he never came clean. But he recorded the whole situation. So that lets you know that if we apologize to one another, and I'm still defending you, but you won't defend me, to say, yeah, I called Nicole these names. I lied and said Nicole said these things. I lied and said Nicole was in the chat saying that I was doing things to kids. All that was a lie. He never came out no more. If you check the records, he never came out and said that about me. He never really cleared my name to say he was the one lied. He has never to this day. So to say that he treated me nice and things like that, he did the best he could. That's what I would say. I would say he did the best that he could do. But when it comes down to putting me, Jay Wilson, Wiley, Hattie, and Five Babe, all us in a hotel, and he had his friends at the house, that tells you the whole story.
Right.
If you see.
Okay, well, thank you, Nicole, for answering my questions. You have a good day.
You're welcome. Hopefully I answered your questions, because I do a lot of talking.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, okay, bye.
Okay, bye-bye.
Yeah, so that is what I want to say. And also, y'all know I always keep an ace in the hole. So I have a recording of me and Ty talking. I won't play it here, but I do have maybe a 20-30 minute recording. And so just to make me, just to venerate myself, every now and then I go back and listen to it to see if I was beguiled or if I was misled to believe it was going to be this Hollywood thing. I listen to it every now and then. And so in the recording, I think I heard somebody was talking about her being in a girl group and all that kind of stuff. And I think that it checked out. But there is some things that are questionable. I can't say about her, about Ty. It is some questionable things that you have to think like, is what it seems. I can vouch and say, yeah, there's some questionable things. The next morning, what I want to say is the next morning after we did the show that night, that Saturday night, I guess, Friday night, whenever I did my part, I went up to her. They had a whole suite. And in that suite, I noticed they had a party. I don't know who was at the suite because I was not there. I was in my room. Remember, I was in my room the whole damn time. And when I got there, it seems that they had a party. They had alcohol. They had all this food. Now, I'm sitting in my room starving all day. Because I got to Atlanta that morning, 11 or 12 o'clock that morning, whatever time I got there. And I'm in my room just waiting all day. Now, I'm in my room from that time all the way to 10 o'clock that night, like 10 hours. Now, I did see Ty. I did see the fashion person. They did come in with the clothes and things like that. I didn't really get no itinerary. But I'm like I said, I had bought food from the airport. There was nobody telling me, okay, you can order this you can order food or whatever. I'm told we're supposed to be staying in a home and we're going to have all these chefs and things. But yet when I get to her suite the next day, they had a whole party with food and everything. And, so you just have to think about things like, is this what you want to go through again? With them saying, you're going to be treated well, you're going to have a chef, a pool, and all these things. And it's nothing to like what the person told you it was going to be. Now, somebody I told you all, I'm not really reading the damn chat for real, but I done peeked over there. And somebody said something about this place had 10 rooms and all that. How would I know what the house had? I was in the house. I saw a kitchen. I saw a dining room, some kind of small living room. And that was all I saw. And, I don't know about no 10 bedrooms because I was not in the bedroom area. So if it had 10 bedrooms, I guess it is a mansion to you. But it is another person that was there. They said they didn't think it was a mansion either. Well, somebody's going to send me $2. Well, you know what? Thank you for that. Please call in with a phone number, please. I'm not going to call you. So please just call in with a phone number if you want to ask a question. I'm trying to be as honest as I can about the situation. I'm not here to blame anybody because I'm a grown woman. I only blame myself. I only blame myself for being in a damn 2-year relationship here on YouTube that has caused me stress. Hello, this is Nicole Tyler. What is your question?
Hey, Nicole, how are you?
I'm great. What is your question?
I'm calling. I wanted to ask you now, you said that when you got to the hotel, when you got there the next day to the suite, there was food and everything and you were starving in your room. Was that prior to your taping?
No, that was after the taping.
Okay, so did you feel some kind of way after the taping? You said you felt like D was trying to fight you and, Leo got into it. Was it that you were kind of standoffish or being a little antisocial, didn't want to go around where everybody was? Was that possibly the case?
No, because that night, once I got there, like I said, I was in my hotel like 9 or 10 hours straight. When I did get to the taping and all that stuff, I got there, me and Dee got into it, me, Hattie, Key, all of us got into it as well. They were yelling, screaming, I'm a liar. They were standing up like they want to beat me. All of them wanted to fight or beat me up or something. I don't know. That's the way I take it. I guess it appears that I was standoffish because I don't know these people, and they were drinking a lot of alcohol, and I don't really drink like that. I know people will tell you that, oh, I'm drinking and I drink on camera, but I'm not really a real drinker. So no, I don't feel like I should have been trying to be these people's friend after they done all called me liars. You remember I drove down to visit Heidi 16 hours. I wasted all that money, and then she came back and told y'all all these lies. Y'all believed it. Why in the world would I sit up there and associate with these people who just wanted to beat me up and for no reason and calling me all these liars? So I was standoffish because I don't know these people. They drinking and they want to beat me up. You know, I don't know.
And you say everybody was treating you like that? Jay Wilson and Five Babe as well?
No, not Jay Wilson and Five Babe. I never said it was them two. Nor Wiley.
Well, everybody. Okay.
Well, I keep saying the same names. The people that was mad with me: D, Keita T, Heidi. And Leo Delanis, she got her little stuff in the next day, but she did apologize, but it wasn't really no need. It wasn't really no need to apologize. I feel like Leo Delanis shouldn't apologize to me because why are you apologizing for you cursing me out, protecting Sean Bradley when I told you he said things about me as well, and you still have not acknowledged that it was a two-way street. Me and Sean was going at each other, and I'm defending myself against him. And you still gonna defend Sean, and then you're gonna apologize for you cussing me out? So it didn't make any sense. So I told her, you know, there's no need to apologize. It's cool with grown women, but at the end of the day, why are you really apologizing?
Okay. Well, like tonight that it wasn't what it really seemed like, because on camera I really thought that you enjoyed yourself and everybody had gotten along. So I hate to find out that it was not that.
Well, I done told you we are some good actors. All right.
So that's another thing I want to ask you. Well, then, if you're saying that you're an actor, would that indeed make you a liar because you weren't being truthful? You were acting?
Yeah, just what you said. I give it an A+.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
All right. Okay. Bye.
Bye-bye.
All right. This is Nicole Tyler. Whatever questions you have, I will try to answer the best that I can.
Hi, Nicole. How are you doing today?
I'm doing fine.
Good. I'm glad to hear it. I just have a quick question. I've watched YouTube a lot, and prior to the filming of the show, I'm quite sure we all noticed you and quite a few content creators going back and forth, especially Five Babe. It got really bad there for a while. I'm shocked to hear that you all came, and shocked to hear, but glad to see, because after a while it just became nauseating to any of us that wanted good for you both, to see that you came to a common ground, which I think is very adult and positive. I was very happy to see it. What do you think turned that around for you two once you saw each other in person?
I guess that we're both adults. We just both adults. When I told you all, when I came into that environment, D, Keita T, Heidi, they just started going in on me. And I told you when I came in, it was a disruption. I disrupted the whole show. All I did was come in, and everybody, once they knew who I was, they just all wanted to attack me. And I think, and I guess Five Babe, Jay Wilson and them was looking like, damn, because it was a lot to take in, that these people and the crew, that the film crew and everything was like taken aback that when I came in, I disrupted the whole flow. The whole energy changed. I'm telling you, you had to be there to witness what it was. And so I guess Five Babe, Jay Wilson and all them, they had went through they've been there before I got there. They was filming before I got there. So I guess when they saw what happened to me, maybe they were like, maybe they felt sorry for me. Maybe they liked the way I handled myself because I didn't back down from these people. I was talking my stuff. I was, it is what it is. I'm not scared of these people. So maybe it was that. I don't know. But we all, me, Jay Wilson and Five, we sat together, we talked, and we just talked like adults.
Good. Glad to hear it. So how do you feel now? I see that you don't make the same type of videos that you used to make before. So I'm assuming that you haven't spoken with neither Five Babe or Jay Wilson. Do you still feel the same regarding them?
Yeah, I still feel the same way regarding them. I mean, I like them. We got along very well. We had something special. Every now and then, I'll throw Jay Wilson in the mix when it comes to his sexuality and throw little things as far as biblical at Jay Wilson. But at the same time, we met. We had a great time. It was awesome. We had a nice time together. Good. It was genuine from what I received from these people.
Good. And one last question. I'm in the call. What prompted you to make the video? I joined late, so if you asked that already, please forgive me. What prompted you to make the video today?
Because I was watching a video and I was reading the comments, some comments, and these people was in the comments saying poor Nicole, and she believed she was going to Hollywood and it ruined her platform and all these kinds of things. And that's what prompted me to make the video. I'm like, no, I was not promised I'm going to Hollywood and these things. Basically, I'm a grown woman and I decided to do these things. So I have to be held accountable for my actions and decisions.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for taking my call. You enjoy the rest of your day.
Oh, you're welcome. And thank you. And I hope I answered your questions.
You did. Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Yeah. So you all, so when I was asked to go to be a part of the third show, of course, with everything going on with Corona and the protests, I've been really affected by it. I'm a person who loves the Bible or love knowledge, wisdom. You all probably don't know that about me. You all know I'm into the numbers, numerology, and all these things. I'm into signs and things like that. So when I started seeing all the things going on around the world, to me, that was God telling me, I think that you need to get out of that sector. You're better than that. You don't need to be with these negative people. Look at all these things these people have done to you. They've done horrible things to you. They've caused you to act out of character and act a way that is not pleasant to the Most High. And so I was like, well, yeah, you're right. Calling my job and all these things and threatening to kill me and all this stuff. So who in the world want to be a part of that? So it, like I said, it's a blessing for me that I was able to just transition out. Yes, this is Nicole Tyler. What is your questions?
Okay, Nicole, this is Retro Babe again. I'm gonna behave this time.
Okay, you're doing fine. Okay. You're doing fine. What is your question?
Okay, Nicole, sweetie. Okay, I felt, I don't know about others, but I did feel in my spirit that there was something wrong in your spirit when you came back after the show, the so-called show, low budget show, and you came back and you completely changed your platform. You abandoned everything you do. You were one of the heavy hitters over here in the beach sector. You just up and abandoned and you left your platform and you did change, and there's nothing wrong with changing. Okay? Well, you just said that you had a very bad experience on the show. And you said that they baited you. Do you feel like others were baited as well? Was Jay Wilson, do you know of his experience down there? Or Five Babe, were they being, entangled? Were they in some entanglements as well?
I only can speak for myself. I really couldn't. I really couldn't tell you. I just know that from the conversations that Jay Wilson and I did have early, after maybe April or sometime. I don't know the exact months, but
after you came back.
Well, yeah, because we actually did another show, so it is actually two. We did something else that you all don't know that we did. So we all did something else. We all got together, did something else. I think that both, I can't speak for Jay Wilson, but I think that we both felt like it was to naught. Like it was all negative. It was all negative.
Toxic atmosphere.
It was toxic. It was nothing. It was nothing positive, and so that's what I felt. I didn't like that.
Right. Because I noticed that both of you guys both change your platforms. You both are some heavy hitters in this sector. You can hold your own, and you guys up and change everything that you do. It just was very noticeable. I felt in my spirit that something had happened.
Well, no, let me
I thought that maybe
retro. No, let me say this. Let me say this, retro babe. I think that you got your little times mixed up. When you actually saw me change because when I came back from the show, I was very happy. You know, I tried to put all the negativity behind me.
For a moment. Go ahead. For a moment you were.
Yeah, but this is when you saw me change. You saw me change when I'm gonna bring this up. I bet you all gonna agree with me. When Sean Bradley said that he was Sir King. Remember when Sean Bradley said he was Sir King?
You know what?
That's when you saw me say F it. That's when you saw me say F it.
Right.
That's when I said this don't make no damn sense. Now this person that said these things, I was happy about it because I felt like we were all a moving part that we're trying to reach a goal to get this show out there and things like that. But once, in my opinion, once Sean Bradley said that he was Sir King, he came on the show, said he was Sir King, then he went back on the show and said some negative things about me. And had everybody all confused and crazy again. That's what I
remember that.
That's when
I remember he came out and did a quick little minute live and saying that he was Sir King, trying to stir up some mess. Was it really him? Was it someone else? I remember that he does that little, what's the word? I don't know. This feels like he tries to bamboozle you guys. I felt like you were baited, Nicole. But this is my opinion on it. I was not there. No firsthand. We just listened to what you're saying, Shelly saying, and I can kind of read some things in others, but people haven't come out and said things yet because it does seem like how are you going to bring this whole group of people who don't like each other, want them to be fake and phony, and sit there and agree on everything when the whole sector, the whole time we've been fighting for 2 or 3 years. It doesn't appear. They want it to appear genuine, but it doesn't. You can't go and have a show and be beefing, and at the end of the pavement, you're like, oh, kumbaya. It doesn't work that way.
Well, guess what? What you saw, what you seen on YouTube is what happened at the show. we all argued with each other.
Right.
That's why I was telling you all that it's real. Because we all, what you saw, what we do on YouTube, hate each other.
After the show, when y'all were being on Kumbaya, you were with 5A and Jay Wilson, which I think as an adult, you do have a respect for them.
But hold on, who did you see me being Kumbaya with? Jay Wilson and 5A.
Jay Wilson, and we had just been in the chat dogging him about his little J and M shirt. We had been talking about him and Mark. We go back and forth with him. We lighthearted shade because nobody really hates Jay Wilson.
Hold on.
The king of shade, honey.
But hold on, who didn't you see me being Kumbaya with?
The other people you named, Dee, Heidi, and what's the baby? Leo. Okay. So you're saying how it happened. Okay, I have 2 more questions, Nicole. Nicole, okay, were you asked to fight after the show? Or was it implied that you guys need to keep a little beef going? Because I know when you came back, you kind of started up with Heidi one night, too. You and Heidi had a little back and forth. Were you encouraged to keep some beef going so you have a plot line?
Oh, no. We was never...
Have more role on the show?
No.
Or was that okay.
No, I can't speak for other people, but no, I was never encouraged to do that, no.
No, that's so Sean or Ty or anyone else didn't encourage you to keep beef, some little fake beef going after the show.
After the show, after the show, it is what it is. We weren't that cool in the beginning. It went back to the way it was. Nobody called nobody. We weren't doing that in the beginning. None of us talk. At least I don't know about them, but nobody talks to me. Every now and then Jay Wilson will call or I'll call him. But other than that, no, it was none of that going on. No, we don't have no real relationship. No.
Okay. Last question. Okay, I have a question, then I have a statement.
Yeah, because somebody else was trying to call, so get your question in.
Okay, this is the last one. I just want to say, I'm gonna say something that's no mess real quick. There ain't nothing that's gonna come from you. But okay, I want to say this real quick. This is a major question. Be honest, Nicole, because I felt like you guys had a little YouTube shit. You know how we do. Okay, do you regret falling out with Tracy and Kwani after the show?
No, I don't regret falling out with them ladies, because I felt like they should have had my back more, because like I'm telling you, Kwani's.
But why should they? Go ahead.
Kwani got mad because she seen that I was on the show, so then she wished death on me. After all that I've been, I had to show videos of me always repping Kwani, always defending this person, as well as me defending Tracy. And for Tracy to get with Kwani, then that told me the whole picture. But also. Tracy did not know, because I'm just coming out now, that all I did was the whole time at the damn place would defend Tracy. So
okay, Nicole, you're saying you defended Tracy? Okay, but can you tell how? I don't want to put words in Tracy's mouth. As a friend, and you went to this show, I know you guys have to keep it private. You had a little NDA to sign. As a friend, and then you just pop up on the show. You didn't allude to your chat, you didn't allude to Tracy, you didn't tell anyone, you just pop up on the show. And you know Tracy is arch enemies with all these people. You know, to her, how does that really look? Kwani is a whole nother baby, the vision. We won't even get into Kwani, baby. She's a whole nother whatever. Okay? But you know how Kwani gonna feel, definitely. You know how Tracy may feel to see you pop up on the show. All these people are dogs. I understand that every day with these people. You know how she felt? She felt she was in her feelings. She felt this type of way. So, and then too, I'm gonna be honest. I feel like Tracy was sideswiped. She really didn't go hard on you at first, Nicole. She didn't. I actually think she made a shed a tear. I don't think she was going hard on you at first about that. We all were kind of sideswiped, because you know we all in your chat. You had your moderators, you lost moderators over this. People who had your back, fans, supporters. I ain't in your analytics and your thing, you know, your other things that you have going on. But I felt the feeling you lost some subs too, because you know it looked a little shady now.
But what is your? I'm not saying. Hold on. What is your question? I'm only getting how you feel.
Okay.
So I can go on.
You do not regret falling out with Tracy and Kwani. You do not feel like that was a little slight shade to Tracy. I mean, you're a grown person. You don't.
Yeah, hold on.
Tell them know where you're going. You don't have to tell them.
Hold on, ma'am.
Go ahead.
I don't need you to try to guide me. I'm very intelligent. And
no.
Hold on. I don't need you to try to guide me in your question. Mm-hmm. Now, I do feel like that could be construed as shade.
Okay.
All right. So
on your part. On
that whole situation.
How you did Tracy just popped up there and you didn't tell nobody.
But hold on. I was not supposed to tell anybody. So hold on, Retro. Mm-hmm. So what you're telling me is that when I signed that paper at that time, I was not supposed to tell anybody. So that argument that you're trying to display is thrown out. Now, I've agreed with some of your opinionated question.
Okay.
So I think I've answered you, so I'm going to let you go. So
yeah, the next person can call. I just want to be honest. You know, we all be honest. You put it out there, whether it's some people's feelings going to be hurt. I mean, it's real, you know.
All right, so call back.
Let me shade a little bit. Okay, and one more thing, the Ness No Mess Ness, unblock me in the chat booth, on your chat too as well. Kilo Low is hey Ness Biatch. Okay, I was in there trying to show support and telling her to drop your cash app. So Ness No Mess, unblock me. Okay, Kilo is a Biatch.
Okay, all right, bye. Okay, thank you.
Later. Nicole,
all right, thank
you have a good one. I appreciate it. I want to interview you later on my channel when you're available. Okay?
Okay, all right, bye-bye.
All right, thanks. Bye.
Okay, so y'all know that is a person that has been very vocal throughout this whole thing, and it's great to have fans and people who have opinions about situations. And I think that it's great for us to have this dialogue, and that's why I'm asking you all, if you all have any questions, to ask me directly. I'm not going to be reading through stuff and all that. I'm not going to do it, because a lot of times when you all have your questions and you put the questions in the chat, it just throws everything off sometimes. And so the number is up there, 804-528-7766. So just call in and ask your question. You see, this Retro keeps calling and being opinionated and saying what she thinks. It's fine. I don't care. Just, it's fine. It is what it is. Whatever you say, you know. I'm not really here to change your minds. I'm really here to give some clarity to people who do care about me and care about what I went through with the show, what it is today on September 25th, 2020. All right, the person is calling back, so let's see what they have to say. Hi, this is Nicole. Are you watching the show, and do you have a question for me?
Hello, how are you?
Hello, I am fine. Do you have a question?
Yes, I do.
All right, what is your question?
My question is, when you were asked to come into this show, what was your expectation on what the show would be like? Because you often referenced that it was negative and no positivity, and mostly all of the reality shows that I've seen, there's nothing positive. It's shade. We're talking. So I just wanted to get further clarification on what your expectation was when you went to the show. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for that question. That's a good question. Actually, you all, believe it or not, I thought that it would be some organization and some building up of the characters, because of course we want it. I don't know about what they wanted. I wanted people to grow with me as a character. I wanted people to see me as Nicole Tyler, see my flaws, see the good things I can bring, see the negative things I can bring. You know, you build the character up for the audience, for them to love you or hate you. But that's not what I saw or what was portrayed from me when I got there. When I got there, it was just all negativity. It was all, when I told you all when I got there, time I got there, I said who I was. They looked at me crazy. I said it again. And then it was all, you're a lot. It just was all argumentative. So it was never me, sitting, like you see the person sitting down at the park and they're talking about their kids or they're talking about their life. You get what is it called? Where you're trying to, I can't think of what it's called when I guess trying to sell this product, you're trying to draw the audiences, the end of who the characters are. To me, that's not what it did. That's not what we were doing. And I had a problem with that. So I think that caller for the question, but I felt like I thought it would be something along the lines of that, is that you all, and plus we're getting new audience, they will see a building up of us, of the YouTuber, what our life is like behind the scenes. And then, then you see us interacting with the new characters or with these characters. And then you might see the shade, and then you might see, how it started with the arguments. But all I saw was we just argue when we get there. And so I felt like, now how is this going to be building up the characters? So people can fall in love with us. All you're going to see is grown black middle-aged people going back and forth, talking about your hair or talking about your weave or talking about your size. And I did not like that. So I had a problem with that. And I shared that with Ty, that I did not like that. And when I did share that with Ty, she did say, well, you scored high through the roof, and don't worry, we're going to chop and screw it, and we're putting things together, and it's going to look this way and it's going to look that way. And I was thinking, well, I just still didn't understand, because what I brought to the table was all negative. So I was thinking, how you going to get something positive out of that, to where I'm going to be build up on screen as a person who behind the scenes take care of kids. I work with students, things that I do behind the scenes. So that's how I feel. Anybody else got any more questions? 804-528-7766. Anybody got any more questions? All right. Please don't call in with no caller ID. Call in with your number. I'm not going to call you, please. People who know who has called my phone before, no, I don't even call you back. I do not call unless you ask me to call you. So please don't be afraid to call in with your phone number. I do not really keep this phone on for real. It goes dead and that's it. So please call. It's a person calling in. So please call back with your phone number, okay? I'm not gonna call you. I'm not gonna sell your number. I'm not from Asia, okay? I'm not Twitter, Facebook, what is that? TikTok and all those things, taking your information and selling it overseas like I told y'all that they do. I told y'all that back last year that that's what they were doing before they even came out with this stuff. That we're all doxxed every day, all day long. They know everything about each and every one of us. They have a dossier on all of us. Okay, so person called back. All right, they're calling back. Hello, this is Miss Nicole Tyler. What is your question? Are you watching the show?
I'm Nicole. This is Rita B.
Hello, Rita B. What is your question?
I miss you.
Oh, well, thank you. I'm doing quite well in my life. I'm
glad you did get away from this sector. In some way, I hope they shut it down. It's just too evil. Somebody's going to get hurt. And I'm glad you moved on. I also said, you grown. You almost have a century. If you want to do something, it was your choice to do it. Why everybody knocking you for doing what you wanted to do?
Right. Well, I understand. But I understand each person have questions, and there's nothing wrong with being inquisitive, especially if there's, YouTubers that you do like and you invest in. And yeah, when things go awry and appears confusing, you do have questions, and so I do understand that.
Okay, well, let me ask you this: would you accept Tracy back as a friend?
I would not accept Tracy back as a friend, but I don't have anything against Tracy or anybody on these YouTube streets, for real. The only thing I can say is that Dad, I'm doing the show today. I may come back later if anybody else will have any more questions, but I'm going to tell the truth. That is what I will say.
Would you go do that interview with the other lady?
I don't know, because I'm not really on YouTube for real. I mean, I'm on YouTube, but I'm just not in this sector. I watch a lot of videos, biblical videos. I watch a lot of things concerning what's going on in the world. Those are the videos that I'm into now. I watch a lot of what's going on with the Republicans, what's going on with the Democrats. Those are the things that I'm really, really into for real.
I noticed that.
So yeah, I don't really.
What's going on in my situation, but yeah. You grown. You can do what you want to do. You can make up what you want to do. That's where I grew up all my life with. People tell me what to do. My girlfriend like you, acting like you. But we too old for that stuff.
Yeah.
We're too old for that stuff. You did what you wanted to do. You grown. Ain't nobody paying your bills. Ain't nobody doing nothing for you. You did what you wanted to do.
Yeah.
Like you said, that was everybody hate like a Chris thing. Everybody. I couldn't believe you said that they call you liars, because when I used to watch your videos and I wasn't even in the chat, I didn't even drop down in people's chat or anything. And when I feel a little comfortable with people, then I did it. I don't associate with a lot of females, because females are so hateful, they're so jealous, they're so envy. As Black women in these last days of trials, we live in the last days. Why everybody got to be so against everybody? Why? Be jealous of one another. You've been shady before. You've been talked about before. Your family even talk about you. So why, if somebody you don't even know in real life, we never met, you have so much hatred for? And I learned from my own family, you know what I'm dealing with, that if people just turn on you for no reason, you did nothing to, they were never your friend. And for somebody to get mad at you because you want to show you and tell, you have an NDA. She ain't your mama. She ain't your daughter. your family you told to be protective of, that you want to be hurt if something happened to you. Oh, this is what my life insurance, this is what this and this that. They don't treat you anything.
Oh no, I don't believe. Actually, I don't believe I don't believe I owe anybody anything but myself. Right. All right, let me let you go, ma'am, and let me take the next call.
All right.
Thank you.
Bye.
All right. Hello, this is Nicole Tyler. Are you listening to the show? And do you have a question concerning my time in the beef sector and concerning the show?
No, I just wanted to say I'm glad to see you back, and I wish you the best in life.
Oh, well, thank you. Do you have any questions at all? And thank you so much.
No, I've just been watching you too for the last 2 years with everybody. So I don't have nothing bad to say about nobody, because you don't know nobody. You don't know these people personal. So I just wish you the best, and them too.
Well, thank you so much.
And thank you for accepting my call, and God bless you, and be safe out here.
Thank you, and same to you. Bye-bye.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Yeah, you all. It's sad that the people that are in the sector, you all, are still going through this horrific, psychologically damaging behaviors. It's sad, and I had to get out because really, indirectly, you're affected. And like I said, like towards the end, people were threatening to kill me and things like that. Like, who wants to come on here to do a job, because you're getting paid to be on here. And when your life is being threatened, your job is being threatened, your credibility is always being threatened. So you all, for you all that's still in it, God bless you, but I'm not in it anymore. Hey, I'm Nicole Tyler. Are you watching the show? And do you have any questions for me?
Yes. Hello. How you doing, Miss Nicole?
I'm doing fine.
I just had a question. I wanted to know, what was the sole purpose of the show? What is the show going to be based on? What is it going to be based around?
That's one of the things that I had a little problem with, because like I said, I'm thinking that we're going to be building up the characters. We're going to be telling a story, so that you all can know more about each and every YouTuber, and so that you all can have a different perspective. To me, a different perspective of each YouTuber, that leads up to the argument or the drama. But it did, to me, it didn't showcase that. What I was involved in was not what I saw in my mind. And and like I said, like I said, when I came out of the situation, I tried to be as positive as I could. I stay in prayer, and I did the best I could for as long as I could. And like I said, what broke that stronghold for me, or whatever the term is, was when Sean said, and I know people probably think, well, you knew that he won't serve King. But to me, if you got all of these YouTubers who we've all beefed with Sean, we've had terrible, terrible dealings with this man. And for all of us to put our time into this show for him, and him to come out and still disregard us. And even though it was a Sir King, it wasn't not no real big thing, but to me, it said a lot that he would come out and say, well, I'm not Sir King, and I am Sir King, I'm not Sir King, and say things about me. And then I think Five Babe did a video where she was trying to be on board, and she was still trying to be some type of inspiration or motivated towards being positive towards all of us having this camaraderie for the show. And when he said that and did that, and everybody and it was a big thing. And that's what people are not realizing, that when Sean came out and said that he wasn't Sir King and he said things about me, it made me and Five Babe look crazy as hell. And then, and that's the truth. And then I think other people who are, Tracy and her crew, they came out and said they look stupid as hell, and they doing this for the show. And look at him, he making them look stupid. And to me, and they was exactly right. And I said, and at that point, that's when y'all start seeing me like, you know what, Nicole, you have to stop being in abusive situations.
Right. Okay, and I have another question. Do the producers, do they tell y'all to make videos going after one another?
No, they don't.
Okay.
They've never told me that. Now I can't speak for nobody else, but no.
No, I was just figuring like SB, it's like they always come out the woodwork. And I'm trying to figure how will all these videos be intertwined with they show, with them arguing with people, going after, them, like how would this intertwine with the show?
I don't know.
Like with the content creators making videos, how would it be intertwined into the show?
Because what you see on YouTube, you get to the quote unquote show, and now you see each other. Now you can cuss the person out in person. There you go.
Right.
That's the show.
Right.
And like I said, I'm not really down for that. In which I have expressed that to Ty, and said I didn't really understand how that's going to be building up our character, building it up, to give each person peek into our lives for you all to see why you like that person. You just can't see me all the time arguing with people you know what I'm saying? You got to be able to look at that person's life, to how they went from A to D or D to G and all these things, but we were just straight at Z. And I really did not like that. And also, I mean, during the time that I did, and I don't think this has anything with her telling us to do anything, but when Sean came out with the Toni Braxton challenge, I did do a video for that. And Ty did reach out to me, and she said that she liked it and said that she wanted me to do it again and send it to her. And she was going to send it to Toni Braxton's Instagram or something. I never heard anything back from that.
Because it probably was all lies.
Yeah, it could have been all lies, yeah.
And this is the last question I wanted to ask you. I'm asking your opinion, Ms. Nicole. Do you genuinely think that Sean Bradley likes Fibe? Do you genuinely think that he likes her now? Or do you think that it's just all for show?
You know what? I'm going to be honest. I'm going to be honest and say only no. And I'm saying this only because of when I was there in Atlanta with them, he had his friends stay in the house with him. And he had us stay in a hotel. So to me, I don't know. They've done a new show and I don't know what that's. I was not there. But I'm saying when I was there, to me, you would have the best people, the people who people want to see stay in that house. And being that he did not have us stay in that house, to me, that says a lot.
Right. The reason, I don't even like Fibe, but I just asked the question because I see how she go to bat for SB, and you can just tell that their friendship or whatever they have is not genuine. I feel that they using each other for whatever reason. But that's why I asked that question.
Yeah, so well, I don't hold
too much of your time. That's all I wanted to know.
You're fine. I have not watched any videos in months, or none that they're doing. So I don't really know nothing what they're doing. I'm only can tell you about, like, you hear me keep going back to the house. You hear me talking about the show when I was there and what I saw in the house, and maybe my time on YouTube. Far as the videos from the last 4 or 5 months, I can't tell you nothing that's going on. Right. You know what little bit.
I just wanted to know from what you knew, in the house. I just wanted to know what you thought about it. Was it genuine? And you answered it. So that's all I want. I want to hold up too much of your time.
Well, thank you. Thank you for your question. Okay. All right. Bye-bye.
Okay. Bye.
Yeah, you are. I could not tell you about what's going on for the last 4 or 5 months, because for the last 4 or 5 months, I have been really consumed with the information regarding coronavirus. I'm not taking no vaccine. A lot of you all who have been following me for the longest time, you all know that I gave vaccinations to my son, and he had all these seizures and things. And also you all know I did put in a video that they have pig feces and urine and human DNA and everything in these vaccinations now. So you all know I'm against vaccinations. I'm definitely going to try my best not to take the vaccination because I am a healthcare worker. So they're saying they're going to try to give them to us first. And I don't believe in vaccinations. So I won't be taking vaccinations. But yeah, that's what I've been doing for the last 5 or 6 months. I've just been really watching a lot of the news. I have watched some movies. I'm into, the wildfires, what's going on in California, when the sky turned orange. I'm into the signs and wonders of the Most High God and all the things that he has promised his children. I do believe that I am of the Aborigines of this land. Our lands were stolen from us, so I'm into that. I also watch a lot of videos from Yvette Carnell, the ADOS. I'm on YouTube, but I'm just not in the sector anymore and I'm glad because it was just, like I've told someone that it was a whole 2 year of an abusive relationship, so that's how I feel about it. And guess what? And I take full responsibility for my part in the videos and making negative videos, calling people bad names, all this stuff that I did. So, yes, very toxic. Yeah, very toxic. It's very toxic. So somebody came up and, oh yeah, Shush Trish. I'm still subscribed to Shush Trish. I don't watch all her videos, and I noticed that she's doing something on VS or something. That name has come back up. When it comes to VS, I do feel like she, have done a lot of negative things on the YouTube streets. When it comes to her and Sean, it's a lot of moving parts. On site April, it's a lot of moving parts behind the scenes that were doing things to VS, causing VS to act the way she was acting. Now, if I'm telling you that people were calling my job and people had the audacity to try to send videos to all the schools in my area saying that I may have a gun or something around kids, imagine what VS was going through. Okay. And I could say as well, imagine what Sean was going through. So they're both doing things to one another, and they both have people behind the scenes doxing and all these things, doing things to each other. I don't agree with somebody following a person's child. I don't agree with that, and taking pictures. I don't agree with that. People are saying that it possibly is Kiki. Her name then came back up. Not that I be watching the YouTube streets, but this is what was that I saw in the title of a Shush Trish video. That she had all of the information in the title. So, people are saying that, and I do know that Kiki, because I put a video on my channel concerning Kiki when she said that she was possibly working with Sean, a person, or possibly she was in club chat or something. Call in person with your number and I'm gonna answer your call. So I mean, that's a possibility that may be true that she took. I am not saying that it is true. I'm saying it's a possibility that she may took these pictures for On-Site April and Sean. And I'm only saying that because of On-Site April admitting that her and Sean had something to do with those pictures. And I'm not saying this because I'm trying to get back in the sector and blah, blah, blah. I'm saying this because On-Site April called into Fab Babe show and said these things. Or she texted her and said it. So she admitted this stuff. So, okay, yeah, this is Nicole Tyler.
Hi, Nicole, I just have a quick question.
Yeah, you got to cut down your device in the back.
Oh, okay. I turned it off. Is that better?
Yes, that's a lot better. Oh no, you still got it on.
Hold on 1 second. Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you. What is your? Oh no, you still? I don't.
I was just calling to ask you: are you prepared to pay $1 million for breaking your agreement?
Sure, I'm willing. I still can hear you. But anyway, yeah, I want to pay $1 million. Yeah, that's gonna be great. I can't wait for that. Okay, so this person, her question was, do I want to pay $1 million for breaking my agreement? And I say, bring it on. I say, bring it on. Whatever they gonna send me in the mail, I am all for it. In whatever court they want me to come to, I will be glad to go there. All right. Do anybody have any more questions? So when it comes to the situation with VS and everything, I see people are still trying to find out that information. I think that it is clear. I think that maybe Kiki have said in so many videos, not that I've watched, that she possibly may have been involved with some kind of way, taking pictures or some kind of way she's involved. And On-Site April already came out and admitted that, and she implicated Sean because her and Sean was brothers and sisters at the time. So I think that it has something to do with those people. So I think that people just have to, unfortunately, you all at this late day and age, I don't know why our people in this sector is still holding each person up like they are gods, and they are not. We all make mistakes. We all fall short of the glory. So I don't know why people are still holding people up when we all see their dirty underwear. It is just what it is. It's just that I'm Nicole Tyler, and that I don't mean to come out. And when I say I'm spinning stories, I tell you the truth, I'm spinning a story. If I come out and say I was acting and I said these things, oh well, I said it. I'm grown enough to admit it. No one else in the sector is going to come out and tell you these things because I don't really care what you all think for real. I'll just clear my conscience. It is what it is, how you feel about it. Okay, that's how I feel. So no one's going to come out and tell you, oh, I lied. Oh, I did follow kids. Okay, I doxed these people's military and I called the military and I got information. Oh, I called the police. Nobody's going to come out. These people, they are very narcissistic. They believe in their own power, which they have none. And that's what's going to be. That's why they are going to fall short. You fall short when you really intentionally come out and lie to people and you can't even come out and say you lied. You're not being honest to the people. And it's a shame that our people still want to believe lies. So that's the sad part. You people still want to come out and defend people. It's a shame. I'm not asking for nobody to defend me. I can defend my damn self. Whether you believe it or not, I can defend myself. I don't really care. I don't pay any of you all bills. You all don't pay any of my bills. I don't know any of y'all family. Y'all don't know any of my family. You know, you all don't put the breath in my body for me to wake up. I don't do that same for y'all. So there's no need for anybody to defend me and for me to go on from this point on defending others. Of anything, I would just be telling the truth according to me, according to the way I see things and according to what I was involved in. That's the only thing that I will be doing. All right, so I guess we can take one more phone call if anybody else want to ask any other questions about my time on YouTube and being in this sector and anything regarding the show. I just want to clear my name and clear my throat that no, I was not sold any dreams of no stardom. I don't know who put that out. I don't know why people really believe that me at this age, I'll be 49 this year. Do y'all really think that I would think at this late age that I'm really trying to be a star? And that's what it does. And that just lets me know the mindsets of a lot of you all to believe that. I just don't understand that. I really don't understand these things. I have not even showing you all that I'm trying to be some star. My whole time on YouTube, you see me do some music videos, but you ain't never see me go out of my way to go to sell my music, to sell shirts. You ain't seen me do none of these things, but you all would rather believe that. That's the crazy part. Hello, this is Miss Nicole Tyler. Are you watching the show? And do you have any questions concerning my time on YouTube and regarding the show?
I do. Hey, Miss Nicole. I'm glad you're doing well. I have a quick question. I know you mentioned earlier that you were in a hotel and you didn't have access to something to eat and you did not order any food.
Yeah.
My question
the
is,
second part is true. I didn't order any food. Yes.
Okay. So what if Sean Bradley comes out with a reaction video showing you having access to food? Do you think that's a possibility?
Having food when? At the hotel?
Either at the hotel or at the house or anything like that.
If he was to do a video saying that I had access to food at the house, that would be true. I did have access to food at the house when I got there at 10:30. But the food was all picked over. Now, if you put out food at 5 o'clock and a person get there at 10 o'clock and you feeding 20 to 30 people during a 5-hour period, what do you think that I would have access to? So he would be factual if he said, yeah, she had access to that food right there. My thing is if a person,
I don't eat leftover food after 30 minutes.
So I mean, I'm answering your question. Yeah, I had access to food, but it's all picked over after. I don't even know what time that food got there because I got there at 10:30. I don't know what time that food got there. So I mean, if that's we're gonna talk about food, but yeah, food was there. It's just that I got there late both times because of them. They told me to get there this time and that time. They the ones picked me up, so they promised that we would be in a house and we would have a chef. And if you're thinking you're gonna go somewhere and you got a 24-hour chef, you're thinking you're gonna have somebody feed you breakfast, lunch, and dinner. It's gonna be like you are really being catered to. So that's not what I experienced.
So during your time at the hotel, was that when you got in from up to 10:30 when you got to the house that you had no access to food, or was that the following day?
No, I would say that's my fault because I could have just gone and got food on my own. But what I'm saying is if somebody's telling you you're gonna have access to a caterer or a chef, all 24 hours a day, but when you get there, you get to a hotel and they're not really giving you any information. You don't get no information all day. You don't know where you are. I'm not saying it's their fault. It's my fault. I probably could have gone out and got my own food.
I'm trying to understand. I don't mean to cut you off. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to understand the timeline.
Okay. Yeah.
As far as, I'm not sure exactly when you got there, Friday, and then Saturday, and then Sunday.
Okay.
So I'm trying to understand the period of time during when and where you didn't have access to food, according to your statement earlier. And two, when you were at the home.
Hold on, hold on, ma'am. I always keep money with me, y'all. No, I came in with my own food from the hotel, from the airport, remember? I had my own little food from the airport, but I was there all day and all night at the hotel. I did not know we were not giving any, I was not given any instructions on, okay, if you want to, because if this is if somebody is telling you we're going to take care of you, then I shouldn't have to be, am I going to eat or should I order room service or the person should tell you these things. You shouldn't have to figure it out and go, okay, let me go run around and get me something to eat. I already had bought something with me from the airport. But what I'm saying is it's not really my responsibility. So it's not that I didn't have access to food. We all got access to food. But if somebody brings you somewhere and they're basically supposed to take care of you, this is on them.
I see. I see your point. And the other question I wanted to ask is in regards to when I saw the filming at the home with different people. I noticed you were distant. Was there an issue other than there are people who wanted to jump on you, quote unquote?
Well, yeah, well, it wasn't that they want. I had the experience that I had. The experience there did not mean was not in any friendly atmosphere. It was not a friendly atmosphere that made me want to interact with these people. And then they were all drinking, and I'm not really no drinker. So why in the world would I be friends with somebody who all just want to beat me up, and then they're drinking, and I don't drink? So to me, that's just a combustion. It's a waiting to happen. Why would I interact with people like that? So that's why I was distant, because I don't know these women. They just wanted to fight me.
Mm-hmm.
So no, okay. I don't think any grown person would enter. I don't think what I did was was abnormal. I think that what I did, any normal person would not really want to coexist with people like that.
I understand. Do you think this is maybe a cleansing thing for you? You just want to let it all go?
Well, yeah. Well, actually, I've been let it all go. But when I saw like I said, I was watching a video. Listening to a video, and then I was reading the chat, and there were people saying, "Oh, poor Nicole, her channel is gone down. She was sold a dream. She was sold that she was going to go to Hollywood and make it big and things like that." And it kind of bothered my spirit because that's not true.
Okay.
And apparently, right. and I think that if these couple of people thought that way, I'm thinking it got to be at least most of you all think that way. Y'all think that really, I've messed up my whole platform because I thought I was going to be a huge star, and none of that is true. So I want to I just wanted to clear that up.
Okay, I appreciate you answering my questions. You have a great day, and you take care.
You too, and I hope I answered your questions.
You did.
All right, thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Hello, this is Nicole Tyler. What is your comment? Are you watching the show? What is your question?
Yes, I am. So, Nicole, what do you think about them just doing drugs on the show and having drugs allegedly, them have, just doing drugs there and smoking and everything and just partying like that? I mean, if they're doing all of that, isn't it like crossing the lines, because you're moving from state to state and you're bringing drugs in on the show? How do you feel about that?
I only can answer questions concerning my time on the shows that I did and what I witnessed, and I didn't witness any drugs on the time that I was there in Atlanta. I didn't witness any of that. I just witnessed a lot of drinking, and people acting crazy. You seen I was not really with them. I really don't even know I just heard a lot of noise. They were all together. I wasn't with those people.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Because that's bad. I mean, being that Sean works for the government, and just to have your name tied into you saying that you're the pusher man and all that, like, I wouldn't want that tied to my name whatsoever. And that's just ridiculous. Like, who says stuff like that? And also, how do you feel about Jay Wilson being back really in the sector? Because I know he said that he was leaving, but he's basically back in the sector.
Oh, I didn't know he had left. I told you, if you've been watching the show, I have not really been in the sector for 5 or 6 months myself.
Yeah, I know you had left. I know you left. I saw you because you've been doing a lot with the COVID-19 and all that stuff, covering that. So, and you're right about not taking the vaccine. No one should be taking vaccines whatsoever. But that was my only question. I just have an issue about, them talking about drugs and who was doing drugs and who wanted to purchase drugs. I really had an issue with that, because if you were a foster parent, there's no way you should be promoting anything like that, because it's people out here that are actually great foster parents, and you just put a bad taste in people's mouth when you hear that kind of stuff. So I was kind of shocked to hear it. But that was it. Have a great day.
Thank you.
Okay, bye-bye.
Well, that caller didn't have any questions for me. She just wanted to alert the audience about some alleged drug use or something, which I don't have no knowledge of. I believe it or not, I know I did see somebody in the chat talking about some. I'm in it. No, you all probably won't see me for another couple of weeks after this. Trust and believe. Trust and believe. Any more questions? Any more questions about my time on the show and in this sector? Let me clear this up, since somebody brought this. Somebody probably from Club Chat said something about I'm going to be sued. Bring it on. I don't care. See, that's the thing, you all. That's what's wrong with our people. Our people are easily intimidated. Our people are easily manipulated, intimidated, and humiliated for speaking the truth and speaking out. To me, if this NDA was such a big deal, then there wouldn't have been no videos put out at all. So I feel like these people who are trying to bully me now on my own channel right now, you see callers trying to bully me and people in the chat, I guess. I'm not really reading all the comments. They're trying to bully me. This is why I'm not on here. This is what you have with your own people trying to bully you, to tell you you're going to be sued for $10 million. And these people who are saying these things don't even have $1 million. They probably don't even have $100. But yet they're trying to bully me, to tell me that I should keep quiet about most of everything I said that you already know, because of these other people who are claiming that they are a part of the show and that they are they are the leaders of the show, and they are the ones who have the money to put the show out. They're the one putting out all the information, but they're trying to bully me because they want me to keep quiet about an unpleasant experience about the show, what I experienced on the show, and also what you all have been misled to believe. So that is what these people are trying to do, and it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. So please, anybody else want to call in, please don't try to threaten me about some lawsuit. About I would welcome the lawsuit if anybody had the balls to go and pay money for an NDA that the judge could actually look at all the videos and say, well, what are they keeping quiet about? Y'all done put out all the information yourselves, but y'all want to sue her because see, that's what it's a sad thing. It's sad that these people who have nothing, who probably live in shacks and they're defending people, they have nothing to their name themselves. Okay, child, one or two more calls, child. Broke people trying to threaten people. Ain't that something? This is what we got here. This is what you got. This is what you got. So please, anybody want to call in before we go? Oh, I do see a comment. Okay, hold on. I'm looking now at the comments. Caroline B, no disrespect. You didn't say all this at first. I'm confused. Caroline B, please go back to the beginning of the show. Of this video. That's the best I can tell you, Caroline B. Somebody say y'all make stuff up. Nicole, you flipped. Yeah. If you all know what, and I've been called a flip-flopper throughout my 2 years on this channel. And you know what? If that's what I am, I'm gonna go ahead on and own it. I'm gonna own being a flip-flopper, because once this video goes out, I won't see y'all for a couple of weeks. And I'll be flipping in my real life. So I won't care what you all think about me being a flip-flopper. Okay. Hello, Miss Nicole, mods and chat. Would you say it was hostile environment, and were you asked to invest into the show money-wise? No. Yes and no. Hostile environment. I would say on the show was a hostile environment during the tapings, but and I wasn't there long. I was there, did what I had to do. Y'all saw me being distant because that's who I really am. I'm really not a person. I don't know why y'all believe that I'm a person that's always into drama. I'm really a person that's always alone. I'm a loner. I've said that many times to you all. I'm not a person that's really into drama per se in my real life. Believe it or not, I'm always wherever I'm at. Even when I was doing my singing gigs, I sit there, I learn my songs, I interact with people, I sing, and then I go home. I'm not really a person that's about a lot of drama for real. I'm just not. So I would say that was a hostile environment when it came to taping and people see you and people, you're saying all these negative things about one another. But when it comes to us investing in the show, I've never been asked to spend any money. Did you get, I don't know, wigs and wine? Did you get with someone to change your opinion? I haven't talked to anybody. Nobody calls me. I'm just doing my real life. I don't talk to anybody from the YouTube for real. Because you want to tell your side or clear your name. No, I don't want to clear my name on anything, you all. I don't care what anybody say about me after this video. I don't want my name cleared in anything. I just want to come out and say the truth according to me, and that no one sold me any dreams or anything. That's what I want to say. I don't know why y'all believe that. I've never even showed y'all that on my channel, that I'm trying to be something except what y'all saw. That's why I don't understand why people really believe that I'm trying to be a star off of YouTube. I'm a nurse. I take care of what kind of star it does. I'm just a nurse to take care of children, whatever. I might have some ideas and say, well, yeah, we can do this or we can do that, because I really do believe in that me, myself, Five Babe, Jay Wilson, all of us. I really felt like if somebody wanted to invest in us, that we had something to bring to TV. Now, I do believe that. But the way it was promoted on this show was not the way that I envisioned it. No. And if you all rewind this video, you'll see that I said that it was not that. It was not building up of characters so that you can fall in love with each character. You'll know that each character should have a story. And to me, all you saw was us arguing back and forth and calling each other liars and cursing each other out and saying bad things to one another. To me, that's not no show. You already get that on YouTube, so you don't need to you're selling a show. I don't know how they're gonna cut the show up. I don't even know if they're gonna use my parts. I don't really care for real. I don't really care what these people do. To be honest, you all should know that by now. But I don't know how they're going to, from what I saw, how you're going to break up the show or what was recorded into building up a character. Because me talking about me being a nurse or what I do in my community with others, none of that was displayed. So, because I'm more than what y'all see on YouTube, what y'all saw on YouTube. I'm more than just somebody that come and cuss people out, and I'm more than that, what I do in my personal life. So I don't think that the show, what I put out, represented that. Okay, so maybe we'll do 1 or 2 more minutes, you all. See if anybody else want to call in and ask a question. I'm not doing this because nobody asked me. No, I'm not doing this because I've been watching videos and I know what the hell going on. No, I could care less. I was listening to a video and I just happened to go to the chat, and I'm not going to say who video it was. And in the chat, they were talking about me and my channel being ruined because I was promised I would go to Hollywood and things like that. And I was like, no, should I go out there and clear this up and say that's not true? Like, nobody promised me anything, you know, so that's why I'm doing this video. Somebody said, Nicole, you was down with this. Yeah, I surely was. I surely was. I would not disagree with any of you all when you all have opposing or you all have opinions about what y'all saw. What y'all saw was true. I will not disagree with you all. What I showed y'all is what y'all saw. So I agree with everything y'all I showed y'all. If you a supporter of them, support and stop the control tactics. Who said that nonsense? You was all right. Do what's best for yourself. That's right. You do what's best for you. And what's best for me, you all, and my health and my mental status is not being in the sector. Somebody, I don't see Talent Acquired's question that he can call in. I don't see his question. I don't think I can see. I think that he's blocked me or I've blocked him. So if he have a question, he can call in. I got questions like, what made you quit the show after? It was actually 2 tapings that I was a part of. And what made me quit the show? Have you been listening to this show? It was not a positive experience for me. It was all negative. I didn't want to keep on being in an atmosphere where all we're doing is cussing each other out. There was no building of the characters. That's why I didn't see no reason for me to continue on. Yes, this is Nicole Tyler. Are you watching the show? And do you have any questions concerning me being on the YouTube for 2 years in the sector and regarding the show?
Welcome back, Nicole. Welcome back.
Well, I've been doing videos every 2 or 3 weeks, so I'm not really gone anywhere.
Yeah, but I had to avoid some of those videos. You were talking about, you had gotten real radical, you know, because at one point you were pro-Trump, then you disappeared and you came back and you were talking all this pro-black rah-rah stuff. So I was a little confused. But my question is, Nicole, you did us dirty. You know, I'm the only remaining member of Hearts and Roses.
Oh, well, that's nice.
Even Renee left. But the thing is, you just did a sharp 180 after you got back from wherever they held that taping at. You completely changed how you were. You cut off your alliances. You started talking real reckless, started talking about Trump and people don't need to wear a mask. And we Black people, of all people, we need to wear a mask. We need to protect ourselves. And you're in the health industry. So, I mean, I would think that you would be out here promoting safety, safe measures, precautions, but you just took a different route. And now you're back and you're saying good things, but I don't know. Can we trust you, Nicole?
What is your question concerning the show and concerning my 2 years on the show?
Can we trust you, Nicole? Can we trust anything you say?
From what you saw during my 2 years, I would say no. Now, hold on. The answer is no. Don't trust me. And my videos that I've been doing when I'm talking about Aboriginal people, the videos that you stated, those are how I really feel when it comes to the world. So with those videos, I would say you don't have to trust me. You just have to. You can listen if you want to. You don't have to listen, and it's up to you to have your own opinions of what's on your mind. I promote free thinking, and I promote whatever you have on your mind. But far as the question,
are you still supporting Trump?
I'm not supporting anybody now. If you've been listening to any of my last videos, I'm not even voting. I don't subscribe to nobody anymore.
Okay, I'd rather you not vote at all than vote for Trump. So we're making some ground. We're improving. We're progressing, Nicole. We're getting where we need to be. Sid, I have a Hearts and Roses meeting to get the whole crew back together.
Oh no, I would say no, because I'm not coming back in this sector like that. If I will do my one video every whatever I feel propelled to do. But as far as all that stuff in my mind is washed away.
Okay.
I mean, the videos.
Again, I'm glad to have you back, Nicole.
Let me say this, talented. Let me say this. All those videos, some of those videos are still up for entertainment purposes. I suggest if you watch, not having no conceptions, no opinions, no anything. Just watch them for entertainment. But far as from the videos I've been putting out for the last 10 videos or 20 videos, that is what I will be doing. I won't be doing anything far as talking about this stuff anymore after this.
Okay.
No.
Okay. Sounds good. Thanks a lot, Nicole, for answering my question.
Oh, you're welcome.
Thank you.
Okay, bye. Okay, yeah. Definitely from what I've showed you all for the last 2 years, I wouldn't trust me. I'm going to be honest, because I'm a flip-flopper. Why would you all trust a flip-flopper? So I don't encourage you all to trust that person that was involved in all that junk. And I was with VS, and then Sean, and then Tracy, and then Olivia. I've been all over the whole YouTube streets. So that person, no, I wouldn't tell you to trust that person. But why would y'all trust me anyway? I don't know you all. You all don't know me in my real life. I don't pay your bills, and I definitely don't put air in your body to make you wake up every day. I would encourage you all to trust the Most High God. That's who I would tell you to trust. Now, this is the real Nicole Tyler telling you now. And people who know me, who really have studied me with all the shenanigans, would know I've always been a person who loved God. I've always been a person who loved the Most High. I've always been a person who tell you about my angels and my protection. And that's never stopped through this whole horrible ordeal that I put myself into. So I'm glad to be out of it. Thank God. And all those people that's still in it, I just say prayers, but the Most High knows who his elect are. So he knows the people who will be raptured up or saved, or when all those, I'm still talking about the war that, I believe it's going to be a World War III that's coming. I still believe they've stolen our land and all these things. But when it comes to this sector, no, I won't be coming back in this sector. Now, somebody said you'll be back, but no. Mm-mm. All right. I said 10 more minutes, but it done been more than that. Okay, maybe I'll look at the chat and then I'll go. Oh yeah, wigs and wine. Oh yeah, now that's a true. And I forgot I can do this part. Y'all see, I ain't even did this. Look. Her conscience won't let her continue to be on here acting a fool. That's good. Thank you. That is very true, wigs and wine. I will not be on here acting a fool again. I have, and there's no reason for me to be on here acting a fool. I have enough videos of me acting a fool. So I don't need to continue on with that negative representation of myself. So I don't have to be on here cussing, acting like a fool, calling women out their name, calling men out their name. I'd rather do that on a different scale, like I've been doing on my community feed. I'd rather do that. I'd rather stand for something now, rather than stand for stupidity, something that's not going to get you anywhere. It's mindless. It's not feeding your soul. It's not feeding God. It's not awakening anybody. So I don't want to be a part of that stuff no more. Okay, I have enjoyed your commentary over the years. Let's see what this person say. They said they enjoy the commentary, all that crazy commentary I put out. I have enjoyed your commentary over the years. Even though you will be changing sectors, I'll still be checking for you. God bless. Well, thank you. No, I'm not even trying to get into no sector, y'all. It's just that I have a right to be on YouTube. I'm still in the algorithm. And so anytime I feel like I want to let out some steam, I can always just go live, let it out, and close the computer down. That's all it is. It's not, no, I'm trying to get subscribers anymore. I'm not trying to do any of that stuff anymore. I've already told you all my subscribers are in heaven. So, yeah. I'm buying a mansion in Africa. Okay, girl. Somebody said that. Well, I'm glad y'all are enjoying. Okay, any more questions before I go, y'all? Because this is gonna be it. I don't want to talk about this anymore. Anybody got anything else for me to talk about? Anything else? Y'all have a question? Because this is gonna be it, y'all. I'm not gonna see y'all for a couple of weeks. Anybody? All right, let me put my music on. Let me put the music on, y'all, because this is gonna be it. And I thank y'all for coming, all 400 of y'all. That's great. Y'all thought it was gonna be some mess and some tea. I don't know. It might be some tea. I don't know. I don't care, because I won't be checking. And anybody who want to take a, well, now we got to call her. Let me say this too. Anybody who wants to take a piece of this video, you can. You don't have to change my voice around, because I will not be listening to the video no how. I don't care. You don't have to think I'm going to strike your channel. I'm not going to strike your channel. I'm not doing any of that. So y'all can take part of the video. Y'all could cut it up, make me sound foolish more than I already do. I don't care. Yeah, this is Nicole Tyler. What is your comment, or your question for real?
Hi, Nicole. I do have a question. I'm glad to see you. Glad you're back. Okay, but my question is, because I know you're ready to go. Can you just tell the people in the comments, because I think we're all confused, just to give us all clarity. Is this whole shindig that you're doing just for the show, or are you really speaking your truth?
I'm not on the I'm not on the show anymore, you all. I quit the show.
Okay, because they just want to know, I think people's confused. We done had so many people act like, fake beefs and things of that nature. So I think people actually want to know, like, are you speaking on this? Like, did Sean call you this morning to say, hey, let's do this so we can have a deflection conversation? Or is this like really you just getting out your truth and just saying, like, listen, y'all, after this, leave me the hell alone? Nobody calls me. Nobody bothers me. I haven't been watching any of the videos for the last 6 months or so. Every now and then stuff come up in my notifications. The reason why I did the show, I've said it many times, I'll say it again, is because I was listening to a video and I looked in the comment section, and in the comment section, the people were saying, poor Nicole, they've sold her all these dreams of going to Hollywood, and it has ruined her channel. That's why I'm doing a video. I'm not doing a video because of no show. I quit the show. I don't want to be a part of anything like that ever again. And I'm not just saying for the show. I'm talking about on YouTube in general with the beef sector. I don't want to be a part of that. That's why you all haven't seen me. I don't want to be a part of it anymore. It don't have nothing to do with no show, no nothing. Now, I'm asking you all to ask me questions concerning anything I've done in the 2 years, and I'm going to tell you the truth. But far as me doing all this just to be a deflection, no, I don't care. I don't know what these people are doing. These people don't call me. I don't call them. No. Okay, I just wanted to know, because I think me personally, I think I lost my confidence with this whole YouTube beef sector when 5 did that whole thing with Jay Wilson, and then, I seen y'all on the show together. So it was like, kind of like, okay. But, I'm going to go back to the bushes in my
let me say that regarding when you saw us together, when you saw me, 5 Baby, Jay Wilson together, to me, that was real, because we were adults, and and it's a difference than you doing videos back and forth to when you see each other in person. And when we saw each other in person, it was like everything went out the window. It's all for you all. It's all for you all. It's all, you're making money.
I mean, it's easy for somebody to come up here and say, "Oh, you killed my dog," and then the other person say, "No, B, I ain't kill your dog." And then it's easy to keep a dialogue going like that. But in real life, when I met Jay Wilson and Fat Babe, it was genuine to me. We had a nice time. We were singing. We were dancing.
Well, I'm glad you explained yourself because, like I said, I was watching your video from the beginning, and anybody who didn't catch that, she was expressing that as soon as she walked in the house. They was all like trying to come after her. So it was her, 5'8", and Jay Wilson, and all the other hotel people end up, I guess having a powwow together and stuff like that. I don't know, Nicole, but it seemed like they set you up. But you know what?
I'm gonna be honest. They may have set me up, and you know what? And guess what? I'm gonna be honest. I have to take the critical. What you people have been saying it for 2 years. And if you ask me the truth, I'm gonna say they've been setting me up since the beginning. And guess what? They didn't set me up without me going along with it. They can't just set a person up and have you. It's just like you arguing with somebody. It takes two to tango. So if they set me up, I must have went along with it. And I have
that's what they're gonna try to turn it into, Nicole, because he over there ranting and raving now. But everybody.
I don't care about that. I'm not gonna watch these videos.
People sick of him. Let him go be over there with his little cult members, and they could have their little powwow because he's trying to spin a narrative that Nicole's crazy. We knew she's lying, and we knew she was.
I don't care. I don't care, you all. I don't care about that stuff. I don't care about what nobody says about this video at all. Because they all need content, and I'm always at the butt of the jokes anyway. So this will just be another time, but I won't be watching because, like I said, I have a higher power.
Right. Okay. So it was something else I was going to comment on, but it's not really a question, so I'm going to get off the phone. So I guess
All right. Well, thank you for your question, and I hope I answered it.
Yes. Thank you.
All right. Okay. Bye.
All right. Bye.
All right. Yeah, you all. Nobody called me. Nobody calls me. You all. I'm not friends with these people. This is not a deflection for the show. I'm not a part of the show. I don't care what they're doing. The show was negative. It's negative. If these people wanted it to be such this NDA, they wouldn't be on here doing videos about it. To me, I don't know anyone that does that. All of us have been watching TV since we were born, and do you see them doing a show, and then all throughout the show they doing videos about the show? Who does that? If it was a real thing, you would do the show indiscreet. You would be discreet about doing this show. How is it that you're doing a show and every time you get something done, you on YouTube showing everybody, yeah, we're together, we're doing a show? It don't make any sense. So, yeah. Oh, boy, I tell you. All right, this is Nicole. What is your question for me concerning the show? And also, my time on the YouTube streets, 2 years.
This is Yamin.
All right. What is your question?
My question is more about the time you spent, and just about what you answered, sitting out this election cycle. But I just wanted to say it's impossible to sit out an election cycle and still be pro a candidate. So I wanted to know, are you still pro Trump or not?
No, I'm not. I'm only pro the Most High.
Never mind, but the code, I knew you was going to say God, but okay.
Yeah. I'm not pro any man, any woman.
Okay. So does that mean that you'll be sitting out voting election processes throughout life now?
Right. Yes. Because to me, from just studying and really just keeping my mind focused on the word and on biblical knowledge. Life is getting ready it's changed. It already has changed in the last 6 months, 7 months anyway. And so things are going to be changing, and we're not going back to any normalcy. It's going to be a new normal happening. So to me, in my opinion, all this voting and stuff is going to be obsolete. There's going to be a lot of devastation happening, and that nobody's going to care about voting because people are going to be homeless, food shelters. People are going to be dying of all kinds of pestilences and plagues and diseases, and on top of already what we have going on. So to me, none of the future, like you said, the future elections, they will not be here. They will be obsolete. They will be gone. So,
okay.
Yeah. Anything else concerning the show and my 2 years?
Nope. That will be all.
All right. Well, thank you for your call and question.
All right.
All right. Okay, y'all, let me put on the music again. So I want to thank y'all for coming over. I hope I answered all y'all questions. I'm not gonna be y'all better get it out now. Get it out now because I'm not coming back but for a couple of weeks. And when I come back, it won't be talking about this. I'm telling y'all that y'all gonna see. Y'all better get it out because I'm not gonna be talking about this mess after this. All right, what is your question?
Hi, I'd like to know, did you ever dox anyone, and if so, who and why?
I would say that I doxed, and I guess you could say I doxed because I looked up this person's name would be, what's that girl name that wrote, what's that girl that wrote that book? That girl that wrote that book, I don't know her real name. I think it's Rita Philadelphia.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I did actually really look her name up, and then whatever came up, I just took a snapshot and I posted it. And the reason why I did that is because I heard that she was super chat, and this person in probably the first year I was on YouTube kept threatening me and bullying me, and they did this for a long time. I don't know why the person was doing this at all. And I heard through the grapevine that this person was the one who was calling my job and doing things to me. So that's why I did that.
Okay. Did you ever consider Tracy a friend?
A YouTube friend, yeah. YouTube ship, yeah. Because but what you all don't have not grasped is that we are not really friends on YouTube. Friends far as you visit them, they visit you, they know your kids, they know your family. None of the relationships are like that on the YouTube streets. So you might have to change up your question as far as the friend thing. But far as a YouTube ship, yeah. And I've had YouTube ships with just about everybody on the YouTube streets, to believe it or not. Yeah. Okay, so do you think that you all could be cool again? I'm cool with everybody now, but we don't. But far as us being, I'm never gonna be back in that sector. Is what I'm saying. Like if Tracy was to call me and ask me anything about YouTube, I would tell her. Even if Sean called me and asked me anything about YouTube, I would. Anybody call me, ask me about the truth, I would tell them the truth. But far as that's because my phone going dead. But far as us being like real friends and coming to each other's houses and all that, none of that ever took place for real. Mm-hmm. You understand the difference of what I'm telling you? I do. It's situational. Yeah, I guess. We're cool just based on the situation. It's like you have somewhat of an alliance, but it's not based on anything real. It's just kind of based on surface type things. Yeah. Like even if Kwani was to call or something, I'm not gonna go back and forth with these people. You see what I'm saying? I'm kind of past it. It's water under the bridge. It was not a good experience. Not just the show, just the whole YouTube thing since I've been in this beefing with these people. So I just want to if they ask me questions or call me and talk about it, I'll talk about it with them. But far as it is what it is. You see what I'm saying? It's nothing to where I'm going to invite you out and we're going to eat and all this. No. I understand. So is there anybody that you feel like you owe an apology to? I feel like I owe everybody an apology. Mm-hmm. Because, and why is that? Because I said bad things about everybody as well. I'm not innocent. Like I said, I've done things to myself. I put myself in the line of fire, and I reacted and said things. They said things. So I have to take accountability. I'm not perfect. I'm just as in blame. So I apologize to everybody but when you ask me the truth, I'm gonna tell you the truth and how I feel, and I don't care how anybody feel about it.
Right.
I'm not gonna take away my voice and my truth about if you a scum dog, you are, and this is the reason why I believe that. But far as other than that, I still love you. So yeah.
Okay, so do you feel like Sean's intentions for inviting people who he was not good friends with? Do you think that his intentions were actually just because he wanted them to be a part of his project, or do you feel like some people say, that he wanted to embarrass or humiliate his enemies on camera? What's your thought about that?
I think that, I believe, yes. I think that it's all to make him and them money and to use and manipulate us. Yeah, in hopes that of selling a show, in hopes of us being able to make more money off of YouTube. So we take our argument and we put it on a larger scale. But I don't believe that that's what it is. After being a part of it, I don't see how it could be that, because like I said, it was no building up of the characters. All you see is a bunch of people getting together, arguing, drinking, whatever. What kind of show is that? Y'all could watch that on YouTube. Who would buy a show like that? And then with the world changing, with all this stuff going on, I don't see who will invest in that. And we don't need to see that anyway as Black people. We need to see positive representations of ourselves. And none of that what they're showing is positive to me. So that's why I quit. I don't want to be a part of it anymore. I don't want to be a part of the YouTube sector.
Understandable. Sounds like you've grown, and you sound like you had some truth serum last night. So this is my shady question, though, right?
Yeah.
So word on the curve is that your previous husband was gay. Is that true?
And that's false. That's been false. Okay. That's been false this whole time.
Okay.
That's one of the lies they put out, and they said that I said that. And I've always said that my ex-husband has been with his same girlfriend for 30 years. They have a child and they've been together all this time.
Wow.
So people say that I said that, and they took it out of context what I did say, and that's a lie. That's a rumor, and it's a lie.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you I appreciate you allowing me on your show. It's good talking to you, and I wish you all the best.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, bye-bye.
All right, bye-bye.
All right. Every time I try to find music so I can go, y'all, somebody call, but I'm trying to get these questions out because this is going to be the end of it. I'm not, y'all know, I'm telling y'all I'm not coming back for a couple of weeks, and I will not be talking about this. What I'll be talking about, only 10 people will be here to listen. Trust that. A lot of people are not interested in Corona or the world or plagues. A lot of people are don't care about, being upset about, Breonna Taylor. I'm really pissed off about that, but I have my faith in the Most High, and they've already been doing this to our people for hundreds of years, thousands of years. So I'm not going to go in on that. But I want to thank you all. So y'all know when I do the Mind of Nicole Tyler, I just go shoot straight from the hip. And it's things that's on my mind. And that's why I have to do it every couple of weeks, because it's a buildup. I wait for it to be a buildup, and then I just come and let it out when I do the Mind of Nicole Tyler. So... and it'd be just a variety of things that's going on in the news, going on in the world. So that's what that that little show is about that I do. They don't care about real. These miserable people need mess to distract them from their miserable existence. Yes, KK, that is very true. That is very true. All right, y'all. So I'm sure people are going to take parts of the video and they're going to do what they're going to do. I don't care. Y'all enjoy. Enjoy. And I'm not taking back anything that I've said. I don't care who may be damn it offended. I could care less. Bring on the lawsuit of this NDA. I don't care. Okay? Just know Miss Nicole Tyler don't care. You all have a blessed day. Continue to keep me in your prayers as I will you. And I thank you all for being here today. As y'all can see, I'm still online. I ain't going nowhere. I'm still saying bye to everybody. Yeah, this is Nicole. You got a question? I'm still here.
Oh, you still there? Are we still live? I hope not.
We're still live. Yep, we're still live because I was just posting people's comments. I hadn't yet left yet.
Oh. Okay, well, I'll call you back.
Oh, you're going to call me offline. Okay, well, all right. Call me back in about... Okay, she going to call... That person going to call me back. I don't know who it was. I guess they're going to tell me some tea or something. Oh, Lord. I don't want to hear no negative stuff. Okay. All right, I love y'all. I'm going this time. Mwah. Mwah.